week again, which nobody really knows what time it is, where we have another film review, and this week it is The Illusionist. Yes, this is a film that I watched recently for the first time, and I quite enjoyed it. It was first released last year, and it was shown as part of the Edinburgh Film Festival, and I kept meaning to go, but I don't know, I found more important things to do in my life. It's directed by Sylvain Chomet, who has apparently done other good animated films. I probably should say that it's an animated film. It is classed as a piece of world cinema because technically it's French, but there is no dialect in it. Nobody speaks, which is quite strange. Nobody says anything. There's no speaking. Yeah, people tend to just grumble occasionally, like sort of in French. And he does say one word in French, and I knew what it was because I'm a freaking genius. And I was really proud of myself that I could remember that he was saying lapin, and that means rabbit. Yeah, I'm cool. Yeah, I should probably tell you what it's about, in case you've never seen it or never heard of it. It is, it's about this illusionist or magician or whatever you want to call him, who is like in France and he's struggling. He's not making any money because it's set in the 50s and like all the kind of rock and roll bands are coming in and taking all his gigs and stuff, and he's got no way of making any money. He's pretty much got no prospects. So he comes to Britain because apparently Britain is where you go when you got no prospects. And he goes to London and fails there, and then he ends up in Scotland and he fails there too, actually. Yeah, and then he meets this weird girl and he feels sorry for her because her shoe fell apart. So he buys her a new pair of shoes, and that for me was the point where he made the biggest mistake of his life, because then this girl like kind of latches onto him and just expects him to buy her shit all the time. So yeah, she tags along with him he gets a train and he gets a boat. He gets a boat and she tags along. And then he gets a train to Edinburgh and she's like making him pay for all her tickets all the way there. And then when she gets there, she's like living like rent free with him in this hotel or whatever because he's paying for it all. And he has to get like a second job just to buy her all this shit she wants, like dresses and shoes and stuff. And yeah, I thought that was false advertising because on the back it says here that he meets this young fan who changes his life forever. Destroys his life. Destroys. But yeah, I did enjoy this film. I have to say it was pretty good because it is mostly set in Edinburgh. So I liked that element because I knew all the places and I knew what they were talking about, and I was like, hey, I've been there, I like that place. So yeah, that's what I really liked about it. Also, I did like the no dialect thing. I thought that was quite interesting because I haven't seen many films where there's been like complete sort of, where it's all just like sound effects and music and things that kind of direct the story instead of like people explaining things to you. It's more interesting. I don't actually know if kids would like it. I don't know. I don't think I could watch it again. Like, I actually tried to watch it again because I told someone else that they should watch it, and yeah, I watched it with them and I got bored about 20 minutes in and just walked off, like do something more interesting because yeah, even though I did really like it, it was really, you know, interesting and heartwarming and all those beautiful things. I thought this was hilarious myself. Well, not hilarious. I thought this was quite funny, but it's a rated parental guidance, and on the back it says contains a scene of aborted suicide and images of smoking. Like, what's that all about? Like, somebody's gonna pick this up and go, I don't want my kids to watch this because like some clown decides not to hang himself and like people are smoking all the time. What's the deal with that? I don't know. I think people have gone nuts these days. Like, I don't remember there being warnings like that on like films I used to watch when I was a kid. Like, you know, they're all going to be trying to kill each other and chain smoking if they watch this film. It was nominated for a Academy Award in the animation category, so that's like probably a pretty good thing, you know, if you judge your films on what awards they get or what they're nominated for. Other than that, it's pretty good. Overall, I would say this film was pretty good. I probably wouldn't watch it again, but it was good watching it first time round. Stay posted on this channel. I'll be putting up new videos soon. Yeah, hopefully more film reviews and things, and if you haven't seen my other blogs, check those out too, and I'll see you guys later.